I'm Carmen Otto from Olympia, Washington. Heatwarmer is a band that originated at the University of Washington in Seattle. Their music is an eclectic and bombastic combination of progressive rock, 80s pop, and jazz fusion.
Really cliche question, but I want you all to just answer at the same time. What are your top influences?
Star Wars!
In recent years, the trio has been on a hiatus due to the two of the band members relocating to LA and New York. But this March, they came together in Seattle to record a new EP available on Bandcamp called Electric City. This podcast is brought to you by listeners like you, actually. If you want to join the low-profile supporters, visit patreon.com/lowprofile to make a standing donation. It also helps to leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. Smash the like and subscribe button, and of course, tell a friend. Here is a clip of the title track from Heatwarmer's Electric City.
You're my first true love, I must confess. We're going up and down, downtown, driving all around town. This place is dead. We're going back to the city. Electric City. We're going back to the city. Electric City. We got to get out to see the bright lights.
Hey, people who are listening who aren't in on this conversation, I'm talking right now with the members of Heatwarmer, and
Hi.
I've got
Hello.
got Luke, and then
Hi.
I got Evan, and I got
Hello.
Aaron,
That's me.
and y'all are in the greater Seattle area, or where are you guys? That's a good place to start.
I'm currently in Ellensburg, Washington. Yeah, so kind of much greater Seattle area, but kind of in the ballpark.
Okay.
Yeah, got quarantined here. Supposed to go back to New York next week, but it's looking like I'll probably just stay here for a while. So, yep.
Okay. How about you, Evan?
I am in Seattle in the South Park neighborhood.
The great Seattle area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best.
And Aaron?
I'm in Bremerton, Washington right now. Also quarantined here. Have been living in Los Angeles for the last year and a half, and also was trying to get back, but now I'm here, and that's fine.
Wow. And the reason you guys are all in Washington right now is, well, I mean, I was gonna go see you guys perform a week ago.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I was hoping to, and then it started looking like maybe I shouldn't go up to Seattle right now.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you guys did perform
Yeah. Yeah.
for what, a few hundred people at least, right?
Yeah. Just on the internet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, live
Yeah.
streamed it. Yeah. But that was kind of cool because more people that didn't even live in the area could. We only had like this one kind of public show, and more people in it, like around the wherever. We have some friends that wanted to see it in different areas, and they could tune in and stuff. So that ended up being pretty cool.
We ended up billing it as our first world tour, because technically we're broadcasting everywhere. So got it done in under 2 hours or somewhere around there.
That's gotta
Not
be
bad.
a record. Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I think giving Santa Claus a run for his money.
Well, I really enjoyed the performance. What I caught of it, which I was
Thank you.
I was
Thanks.
sitting there watching it. As soon as I put my kids to bed, I kind of ran down and checked it out, and I really enjoyed it. And I heard some
Awesome.
new songs
Yeah.
And
Some new ones.
you guys recorded an EP
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
just now?
Yeah, we like right before we did the live stream, we set up and recorded at least the basic tracks, and then finished up the vocals and stuff the next day. So we were all set up from recording to do the show, which was kind of nice because it sounded more pro, I guess. Than
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you have those songs on reserve, or did you just kind of crank them out? What was the deal with that?
Yeah,
A
what's the
couple of
story?
them. Oh well, a couple of them we played like 2 years ago or something, in like kind of primitive forms.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
not complete, probably.
Yeah, not
like
complete.
Yeah.
scraps of them, but
Yeah, and then the others were just like kind of, I don't know. Maybe I write like one song every 6 months or something, and so eventually they accumulate at like a stalagmite type pace. But yeah,
but you just sent them out like some guitar and voice demos to us before we met up that weekend, and I think Aaron and I, just took some time individually to play along and kind of find out or feel out some parts for ourselves, and then we just got together that last weekend basically, and then worked them out as a band. But it was pretty quick.
Kind of into working remotely before it was cool.
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
I've had a little bit of experience doing that when I was playing with Lake. We would do some correspondence practicing or correspondence writing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it makes it even more fun when you get together to do it for
Right.
the first time, is because you've all got
Right.
like your own experience with it that you bring to the table.
Yeah. Actually, I have to say the first time I ended up working collaborative in this way was playing SimCity with a friend. It was SimCity 2000, so I'd like work on the city for a little bit, and then save it and email it to him, and then he'd unleash a disaster on it and send it back. It was like a pretty good working relationship.
That's great.
What kind of file was that you emailed?
I think it was .sc2 was the
Wow.
format. Yeah.
Wow.
SimCity 2.
Yeah, they don't make them like they used to.
Well, I really enjoyed the EP, Electric City. And, easy to misread at first. I think we started the show off with the title track, or I guess it's called My Song 24 or something.
Yeah.
But it's it's real like getting you pumped music. It's really it's a real pick me up, and
Nice.
I like the different sections of it. So you were talking about sort of putting songs together in fragments, and is that a long-standing thing? Because your songs do tend to have like different like sort of suites to them sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but
Yeah.
very, very unexpected turns to where it almost sounds like you just changed a radio station or something.
Yeah. Well, one method that we have employed before was like one person is on the laptop, like writing something, and we're all in the van, and then like we'll switch someone else will get the laptop and like take it from there. That's been like
Like an exquisite corpse or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We didn't do that for all of them, but it kind of became like, I don't know, a good way of making stuff like that.
Yeah.
That makes me think of Changing My Mind from Here Comes the Band.
That's definitely like the most kind of patchwork back and forth writing one.
Yeah,
That was like,
I want to play that one right now, actually, and then we can talk about it a little bit.
sure.
Okay.
I knew a man who never changed his mind. All day he'd sit and curl curse the passing time. When he'd hear his neighbors merry with cheer, he'd slam his window and say, damn 'em all to hell. Now here's a hint for you, that man was me. I feel much different now, quite naturally. There's a rotten stinking from things you keep thinking. Why not toss them It's cliche and it's true. Ice melted away and new things grew. Picking up on different subtleties in my behavior. It took a couple tries to bring out some more of the flavor. And now I got no reason to still rehearse a duty that called from under some kind of curse. 'Cause I'm changing my mind this time and playing my part. And I think that I'm trying to find what's in my heart. I gotta get with the times and make it feel true. When I'm over the same old view. I'm gonna make it new.
Man, what a fucking song. That was great.
Did it just happen?
It just happened, yeah.
Well, yeah, I fell asleep for a little while.
Yeah. No, it holds up.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. What's up with that song? Who did you write the lyrics, Luke? Do you write most of the lyrics, or?
Yeah, I did. Although, actually, Carl Blau I stole some from him because for a while he had like a website that was like free lyrics for anyone to use.
Yeah.
I remember
And
that.
yeah, and I was like, I have a hard time thinking up lyrics, and so for that one, I think I just like went to his website and like picked out a few lines and then kind of filled in the rest. So Carl wrote some of the lyrics of that song, which is kind of cool. At this point, I totally forget like which ones. But
Didn't that eventually become a book called Rhizomes? That
Yes, it did.
project. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
published book now.
yeah,
Pretty sweet.
everyone go check out Carl's book to get some ideas for writing lyrics or just to read his poetry.
So, Aaron, you're credited with orchestral arrangements.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe something that's just kind of, it happens playing synths and keyboards where there's a lot of keys, a lot of options, and I've just been working with Luke and Evan and the other past members of Heatwarmer over the years, become something I really like to contribute is figuring out kind of where I fit in with the different instrumentation and also just how to bring out certain parts of the songs. And I've always really loved orchestral music, especially soundtracks, say composers like John Williams, and just fascinated what people do to bring out the colors of the orchestra, and having a few different synths around is kind of like a miniature version of that. So, and then later on, I got interested in specifically synth players and composers like Jan Hammer, and especially this Japanese artist Tomita, who or recorded a bunch of classical repertoire completely on synths. He would take like a year to multi-track just like one piece, like Clair de Lune by Debussy or The Planets by Holst, and just hearing those tones and colors used to create this experience it's been really inspiring. So that's something I really like to bring to this band for sure.
Do you can you write music out on paper and everything?
Yeah, and we sometimes will communicate that way as well. Just like Luke will write something out for me, or I think maybe there was a section of the song "Here Comes the Band" where he wanted me to kind of come up with an arrangement for that, so I wrote that part out. And then a lot of the time we'll use Logic, or maybe when we've written things out for our cohorts in the extended universe, which is sort of the rotating cast of horn players and woodwind players who sometimes play with us at live shows.
How about you, Evan? Are you a classically trained, professional grade? How do you say it? Are you versed in that way?
Not classically trained, really. No, I grew up playing a lot of jazz stuff, primarily. Like, I don't know. I got into music from playing like in jazz bands in middle school and high school, and
I've heard jazz is quite good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I hear it at Starbucks a lot.
Yeah, it's the good stuff. That's what I think. It makes me want a latte,
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've studied music like in college too. Like I don't know. I met Luke and Aaron through the University of Washington. We all, I guess, got like our jazz studies degrees there. But yeah, so I've spent a lot of time, I guess, like seriously working on music, and I pursue it full time as well. Same with Luke and Aaron and everything. But I wouldn't say I'm classically trained, specifically.
You're what they call a jazz cat.
Yeah, that is the precise way of describing. Yeah.
It's a little more casual.
Yeah.
So what did you guys bond over when you first met? In the music world or otherwise?
Yeah.
I guess music is the easy way, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other things that we're interested in.
Are y'all friends? Can I ask? Is that a personal question?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Heck yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heck yes.
The other day, we watched a movie on press play at the same time and talk on the phone as it's going, and with a couple other friends.
Oh, that's deep friend.
Yeah, that's what friends do. In our particular case, I think we were looking for Evan, weren't you searching by lowest rated movies on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, it seems to be our bag. I feel like most of the movies we watch together are ones that are, fun to quote unquote hate watch, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if we've ever watched. I guess besides the Star Wars trilogy, and I remember watching Blade Runner with you guys, and maybe I don't know. I feel like most of the movies we watch are pretty bad, but they're, I don't know. It's fun.
I mean, that's the kind of movie that it's more fun to watch with someone else anyway.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're mostly just hanging out, I guess. When we're not really we're not watching. We're not hanging out to all pay attention to a movie and not talk. We want to. It's fun to just kind of comment the whole time and
we're all
not necessarily pay attention.
Sure.
For the ironic detachment, kind of.
Yeah. I guess maybe one other piece too is that we were all involved in the racer sessions and still are, or at least Evan is keeping it going. In fact, just yesterday did like an remote version of racer sessions.
What's racer
But-
sessions?
Oh, it's well, Evan, would you like to talk a little bit about it?
Sure. Yeah, racial sessions. It was something that a group of us started, including Luke and Aaron and a handful of other folks.
Back in 2012 or 2010.
2010, yeah, January of 2010. So it's been 10 years. But it's a weekly jam session that happens every Sunday night, 8 to 10 p.m. at Cafe Racer, where we have a different person each week, or artist or group who's like the featured, performer, who presents some new music and kind of provides a prompt or a concept to for the following jam session to sort of be inspired by. So each week is, has like a different thing, and opening set and then a jam session that follows, and it's all ages and open to all skill levels. I think that's something we kind of pride ourselves on is, there's a lot of jams around town that are maybe like jazz jams or even like whatever groove funk jams, but you kind of have to like be of a certain skill level to, like participate, because it's like you're playing with it's a certain kind of idiomatic type of playing that requires a certain amount of skill. But with this, really like anybody could go up and do anything. But yeah, right now, because Cafe Racer and a lot of other restaurants and bars are closed, but Racer is closed at the moment. So we're experimenting with some different ways to host virtual sessions. So I think this Sunday we might try doing like a live stream session, like where people we'll set up like a thing on maybe Zoom and create an event and like share like the way for people to join in, and like we'll see how it goes. Could be awesome, could be crazy, but yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about another song from your EP. Is it okay if I play like 2 tracks from this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
As much as you want.
All right. Well, God, it's even hard to choose. So, can we talk about merch for sale?
Yeah,
on the table in a corner of this very room, there are items, precious items, that we made with our own hands. If you want them, you can have them for a reasonable fee. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
are just beautiful.
Aw.
They're very, very poetically put together, and so much sincerity, and it is like, you know, it's a statement, and you don't see it coming exactly right away.
Yeah.
Well, it's based on a true story, you know.
Yeah.
No, of course not. Nobody would try that hard to sell merch.
It's a bit of a snake oil salesman affair.
Oh yeah. Well, it's got the allure, you know.
Yeah, it hooks you in.
Like these items we lovingly crafted with our own hands.
Yeah.
No.
They're actually printed by like a record press. Passed through our hands at some point. Yeah.
There's people listening, maybe.
Yeah. Full disclosure.
Yeah.
I guess we folded the T-shirts, so
We
at
did.
the time.
Yeah.
So there's an element of truth to that.
Do you guys plan to give Electric City a release other than digital at this point, or what do you think about that?
Ooh. I guess if there's right now, it's kind of like we're all storing boxes of other releases like in various places, and yeah, it's kind of like without getting together too much, it's hard to sell them, but you never know.
Yeah.
If there's like an incredible demand for them, like, then we'll think about it. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we
haven't talked about it.
So you guys are sitting on LPs right now?
I have like 3 left. So whoever the next lucky 3 people are, you better hurry up. And
3 records or 3 boxes?
3 records total.
Oh, I thought you said you had boxes of them. Oh, hang on. I also have to do an edit in case this goes on the actual radio. I did a call to action, and you're not supposed to do that. So you can purchase their record by visiting their website.
Heatwarmer.bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I sure did.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, and I will ship it to you personally.
He's talking to the listeners, not me. I already have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good too.
How about the eponymous album?
Ooh.
That's all. I mean, we're
out of that one, I think.
Yeah.
Or do we have?
I don't think we have. I think we sold all the vinyl of that one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
That's Discogs only at this
Yeah.
point.
Well, I have a copy for $500,
Yeah.
and I paid $5 for it. But if whoever buys it, I'll give Heatwarmer all the money.
I'll give you some toilet paper for it.
Yeah.
3 rolls?
Yeah. Well, how about 2.5?
2.5? That's fair. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, merch for sale was very. I can relate to it because I've been, you stop playing and then you run over and you just like you're there with hungry eyes, hoping that somebody's gonna make it so you're not in the red at the end of the night.
Oh yeah, totally. And like I think that song just came out of the necessity for like not wanting to mention to the audience over the mic that come please buy our merchandise. Like that was getting so annoying that we were
brilliant.
just like, let's make a song. And then we played the song, and it actually kind of seemed to work a little better than like verbally asking people to buy our merch. So.
Why didn't we ever make one about crashing on people's couches? Can we sleep in your spider-filled basement?
Yeah, right.
I think Jeffrey Lewis has a song about that.
Just do a cover.
Yeah.
So has that song been kicking around for a while?
Merch for sale. That's from the last tour that we did, right?
Summer 2017 tour.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's an older one.
Wow, that was the last time we toured, or that was the first time we played that song, summer 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So,
dang, nice.
Well, I'm glad to hear it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it home.
The tour or the song?
Oh yeah, well I guess I didn't ask how the tour went.
Yeah, we made it back.
That's good.
But, yeah, the song. worked.
Because we played the song, we got gasoline, good food for our bodies.
We
Yeah.
forgot to buy soap though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah, now you can't even buy that anymore.
Yeah.
Where did you go on that tour?
That one
Was that like?
one of the full loop US ones, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we did a little tag on after that with Carl Blau that was almost all Idaho, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
we
did
did-
Coast, New York, and
Oh yeah, duh.
in winter.
Yeah. That's right.
January of 2018.
That's right.
Okay.
And then the Idaho was like the spring of 2018, or
September.
so. Oh, it was later. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
September. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just all over Idaho?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all over Idaho. It's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah,
We didn't even go to like a lot of the cities. We were like playing at like hot springs resorts and stuff. It's pretty cool.
It's very Carl.
his booker, I guess, is based in Boise, so
Yeah, Eric Gilbert.
just knew a ton of Idaho spots. It was like one of the most fun tours, if not the most fun tour. I don't know. I mean, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Not too long. Lots of hot springs.
Crystal Mountain.
Yeah, the mountain's made out of quartz. It's great.
Sounds magical.
Yeah. Idaho has a lot of like kind of hidden stuff going on. It's like there's a hot springs like every 10 miles on the highway that you can turn off. Go check out. But yeah, we should do another one.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
One of these days.
One of these
Yeah.
days.
Once we can leave the house again.
So, Aaron and Luke, you both left Seattle. Was it around the same time?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, fall of 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And so, how come?
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
I just I don't know, been in Washington for a long time and wanted to kind of switch it up and go somewhere else for a while, see what happens. And I guess that's about it. There were some people that I have been playing with and like a nice living situation that popped up in New York, and so I just thought I'd go there and try it out.
Cool. So, yeah, so something happened then?
Something happened.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Aaron,
But-
why LA?
Similar. I mean, I think I knew a lot of people who were moving down there, and I like a lot of the bands. To be more specific, just some of the intersections between, like, say, jazz and like produced music and pop and rock, underground rock, DIY rock. Yeah, a lot of pals are kind of moving that direction, and also just similarly wanted to change, see what another city was like, and maybe also try to get into more like session type work as well, just because that's a big thing down there, as we all know. Yeah, and weather, I don't know, just like maybe see what it's like to not experience like dark, cold winter for once in my life. It's nice.
And did all you guys grow up in Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, here in this very house,
Wow.
In this very room.
in this very room.
Wow.
Yep.
Evan, what's keeping you in Washington?
Oh man. I don't know. I mean, it's just like a little of everything, probably. Like, I just have a lot of work here. I teach, a lot of lessons. I work at a record label. I play a lot of gigs, play with bands. my family is here, which is, it's fun to see family frequently. So yeah, a little bit of everything. I feel like I've grown accustomed as well to just like the I don't know, sort of the quality of life here. Like I can have like a pretty good sized living space for not a ton of money. I can play music in my living space. Not that that's exclusive to Seattle, of course, but like maybe easier to find in Seattle than in somewhere like New York, for instance. And I play drums, which is an added challenge.
Sure. That'll keep you grounded.
Yeah, and like the climate too. I don't know. Very accustomed to it, but yeah, a little bit of everything. I feel like, but we'll see. I imagine. I think about the prospect of moving more and more. As I get older and as I see more friends moving away, it's hard to not think about. So see what happens. There's nothing like super clear. I feel like I don't there's not like anything pulling me super strong right now, but maybe I will feel that way sometime soon. We'll see.
Yeah, you never know.
But for the moment, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
We're
not going
outside of my
anywhere.
control at the moment. So.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to picture a future at all right now.
That's right. Yeah.
Joke, charity. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah. Really cliche question, but I want you all to just answer at the same time. What are your top influences?
Classical, jazz,
Jeez.
rock.
Yeah. World.
You guys aren't saying
You said
anything.
it.
All right. Well, it was worth a
What
try.
is it?
God.
I think Luke nailed
That
it.
brought up more questions than answers.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. The list. I mean, yeah.
Mom and dad.
Yeah, see, I wasn't not necessarily music. It could be anything.
Yeah, it kind of keeps changing for me, I guess. Mostly, I am inspired by my friends in music these days, and there's plenty of those. So I don't know. It's just maybe recently I've been into like a lot of samba and Brazilian music. Marcos Valle, I think that's.
I love
saying his
Marcos
name right.
Valle.
Yeah. I got hooked on this Light in the Attic vinyl called Previsão do Tempo, and got to see him live in Los Angeles at the Lodge Room for this Jazz is Dead concert. It was so good. It was really fun. He's like in his 70s and is still like amazing. He plays exclusively Fender Rhodes, or mostly, just like electric pianos, and is writing really awesome stuff. And it's just kind of, he's had one of those careers that's like changed like with the decade and kind of morphed and evolved over time, but still has this really distinct identity at the same time.
Yeah,
So.
I was only familiar with his very earliest. I have like some of his 60s albums, and I didn't even realize that he had like gone off in such crazy directions until I saw
Totally.
the Light in the Attic stuff. And
Yeah.
I think I once heard him on like some kind of like it was called like Ultimate Beach Chill Out or something. It was like kind of like this like down tempo techno stuff that they played
Totally.
at the Barnes and Noble I worked at a long time ago. I was like, Marcos Valle, it can't be the same guy. Probably was.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I need to hear this stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
We're gonna hear a little bit of that right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Todo amor da minha vida é uma história mais do que sofrida. estrada mais do que comprida, sem fim. A paixão desenfreada foi mais do que desesperada, e a minha mais do que amada partiu. Quando ela foi embora, por mais que se passasse a hora, pensava mais do que agora ela vem.
Okay, the other day, I was sure I had a Heatwarmer song stuck in my head. And I was trying to figure out what album it was on. I was like, maybe it was some weird single. I just had like, you know, the ghost of the melody in my head. And it turned out to be the song from the Mentos commercials.
Whoa.
Nice.
I got to hear that.
Yeah, we did that one.
Yeah. I one of my favorites. I think that's how I got turned on to y'all. Yeah.
How does that one go again?
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life,
Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh, full of life.
Mentos fresh and full of life.
There you go.
Is that one of them?
Yeah, that's the
Nice.
tagline. And they're gonna
We've-
send me
we've-
so much money after this comes out.
Oh shit.
We've unintentionally quoted things in our songs, like in that "Changing My Mind" song. Like maybe someone else pointed out to us that there's a portion of that song that is just the Rush, it's like the Russian national anthem, I guess.
Wow.
And yeah, it just was a complete accident.
Or was it?
But, or was it?
Or maybe there's bots in
Kids.
our brains or something.
You're right.
I blame the bots.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, and you guys are big on conspiracy theories, right?
I mean,
It's hard not to be.
yeah.
Yeah, especially these days. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
I mean, so in the song American Dog,
to save it up or spend it all. Oh my God, I didn't know I'd feel like this about a little dog. American dog, American dog. I fell in love with an American dog. Good God. I fell in love with an American dog. Like the warm
I hear that if you reverse the beginning letter of dog and the ending letter, it spells God, and so there could have been a subliminal message in there somewhere.
Oh yeah,
man.
I think so.
So yeah, conspiracy theories abound.
Yeah. Oh, I never knew that.
Man,
Whose dog was barking in that song?
I
Well,
think
that-
I think it was MIDI, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was just some stock. But when we played live, like I have samples of
Do
my
you guys
old
have any
dog
plans
Patrick
writing this
on my
out?
sample pad that
I mean,
I
I was
play.
hoping we could just keep talking for a while.
Wow, that's great.
He's,
So
yeah,
I don't have to think about that.
he's not with us
Okay.
anymore, but well, he is on the sample
No,
pad. But yeah,
Do you guys have any plans?
he
I don't
lives
really have
on.
any plans.
Lives
yeah,
on.
maybe that should
I
be
mean, I
like a
have
new
bunch of students
maybe a
that I'm
service you offer,
teaching.
like, remember your pets forever by
virtually
placing them in a
via
sample
like
pad.
video,
Their bark.
different video
Yeah.
call software.
Bark is worse than their sound bite.
That's going okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Trying
Sounds
to
like a high Lukey tweet.
go on
Alright,
walks
good
and
night,
stuff.
Yeah.
I currently am still able to
Welcome.
work at this record label I work at because it's just a very small operation. It's like just kind of 2 or 3 people usually.
What's that record label?
Oh, it's called Origin Records. It's like a jazz label. But yeah, we'll see if I don't know if I'll keep going there after this. Once the shelter in place thing goes into effect officially in 48 hours or so, or I don't know. From the time this podcast airs, it'll probably be already in effect. But,
Yeah, most likely.
yeah, I'm just gonna have to try to play more music, stay busy, and clear out my inbox, and read some books or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch up on some emails.
Yeah, there's always that.
There's never been a better time to check your email.
Yeah.
I gotta clean my email box out. I think I'm somewhere over 4,000 in there.
Yeah.
Unread or just 4,000 total?
It says unread, but you read the title.
Good enough.
Yeah, I'm a real book by its cover kind of guy.
Yeah. I once I joined a Slack channel, I just couldn't keep up with opening all of them, and I think I'm up around 2,000 now.
I get an email every time I use my debit card, and I can't figure out how to make it stop.
Ooh, that's tough. Spam. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to go.
What you need to do is just reverse engineer it so that every time you use your debit card, it pays with emails and you get money back.
I like that because I have them saved up. I've been saving them up for like a decade or more.
Yeah, 4,000 in emails. I mean, that'll last you a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to ride this out.
Yeah.
I'm starting. I'm going to Evergreen next week. Starting there as a junior. So
nice.
It'll be like my classes are gonna be like this.
Yeah.
For the for the foreseeable future, however long it takes. But
what are you studying?
Well, I'm going for radio journalism.
Oh, cool.
But I'm gonna have to make my own program for that eventually. They actually will be having a course on that in the summertime, and right now I'm just taking another program that is taught by a radio journalist, but that's not the subject. But he's He said he'd have my back if I wanted to keep doing this kind of stuff while I'm in his class. So
cool.
So yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Sounds good.
Should be fun. I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull it. I mean, I guess my kids are going to college too.
Yeah, they could get a degree too while you're at it. 3 for 1.
Yeah.
Or how many kids do you have? Why do I think you have 2 kids?
Yeah, I got 2 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can just tell. Just kidding. I don't know.
My question is, if you're doing like a virtual classroom, how do you sit in the back? Like if you want to sit in the back. No sitting in the back.
I'm just going to put the laptop really far away and use like Bluetooth headphone, like Bluetooth headset.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll just be on my bed and the computer will be like in the doorway, opposite corner of the room.
Right. It's like you got
How about you back there?
Out.
I'll get singled out for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you bring an Apple for your teacher anymore? That's
Apple Pay. Another drum fill, please.
Oh, okay.
What?
Just
Sandbagging this whole time?
Sandbagging.
Okay. Aaron's busted out the Moog.
I think Aaron just wants to play a song right now.
Let's see. How about a little
Here we go.
Number 1 influence.
Yeah, number 1 influence right there.
Actually, yeah, probably Star Wars.
Yeah, we should have all said Star Wars at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, here.
But,
We'll edit in later. Here, just,
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Star Wars.
How'd we do?
That's great. That's probably going at the top of the episode.
Yeah.
Good call.
Well, Heatwarmer, I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm
All right.
I'm piling up a lot of tape these days,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try and get this out ASAP. So,
Awesome.
Thank you guys for sharing with me, and thanks for making the music you've made, and I hope you continue to.
Thank you.
thanks. Yeah.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Markley.
Yeah. And just one more chance to plug your Bandcamp here. You've got 2 full-length albums, an EP, and a 60-second instrumental single available there.
There's 2 EPs, I think. There's a Dessert Menu EP and then a new one, Electric City.
Dessert Menu.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody told me about that.
You have to click on see more. I think.
Yeah, it might be buried.
Yeah. It's because there's a bunch of Christmas albums there too. That
are those still up?
Those are still up.
You have Christmas Christmas Heatwarmer.
There's
I guess
yeah,
so.
man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff on there.
Maybe we should try to. Well,
Clean that.
Let's look at what's on there.
Grandmother's house we go. I said I had to go, and Mom told me to hold it. I couldn't wait anymore, so out popped a little turd. When Dad smelled it, he puked on Mom, and off the road we swerved. Hey, jingle bells, awful smells coming from my pants. Mom was worried we were late, and Daddy's stomach felt bad. Jingle bells, Grandma got so mad. 'Cause when we got out of the car, we were covered in barf and poo. Jingle bells, awful smells coming from my pants. When we got out of the car.
Oh gosh, yeah, so many Christmas albums. And only one of them is. Oh no, none of them are private. Wow, dating back to 2009. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
there
I got
aren't
some
any of
catching up
those.
to do.
Yeah.
This is a perfect time for Christmas music. One last thing. Love you guys.
Oh, love you too.
Oh, love you too. I didn't hear you at first, but that's why I hesitated.
All right. I hope to see you again soon. Thanks
Yes,
again.
you too.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Hopefully IRL next time.
I hope so too. Okay. Talk to y'all later.
All right,
Bye.
take care. Have a good
Bye.
night.
bear stand up on the back of a dog. I've heard a frog croak